Yo, what's up? What's up? Waiting for things to come up. Gonna test some audio real quick and then we'll get started. Alright, we'll just continue and see what happens. Anyway, yeah, this is a run I've been working on today. Just been having it idle in the background when I haven't been able to play, you know? Like fixed enter, just let it sit there. All that kind of stuff. Come back. So this is probably like a really long run because on the end screen, I think it does the full amount of time that's elapsed in real time, not the time that it's been unpaused. Interesting to see how long this run actually says. Way better? Nice, dude. Yeah, there's one little checkbox that I apparently didn't have pressed, and it switches it from, well, it's supposed to be on stereo channels, but I had to check it and put it as mono. But from what I was reading, mono means single channel and stereo means dual channel, so I don't really know. Oh yeah, the gnome stuff should be fixed. I feel like last time it didn't actually do the noise. I went and checked back the VOD, so I either had it going to a channel into nothing or something. Okay, good. Everything is working. Yeah, the whole reason I was having issues is because I used to use a virtual mixer called Voicemeeter Banana, but OBS has since updated and they have some settings to where I can do dual channel stuff without having a virtual mixer because I don't have a real mixer because they're expensive. Screw that. I think I'm gonna start working on the guide for this build probably tomorrow. I'll be working from home, but I might have time like during lunch or something to record some audio, some gameplay. Might do a little editing. I'm just not a big fan of editing hardcore, so we'll see what actually happens. Gotta think of how I want to structure it. Gotta get some exercise, but I'll pop back in later. Alright man, take it easy. I'll probably be streaming for like 3 hours, maybe a little longer, so he'll be around. The plan is to finish this forge and do another forge. This is all of my goals for the stream tonight. So, take it easy, man. Have fun. We'll go rarity. See if we can get the converter. Or a booster. Converter or booster? Reaper spirits. Ooh, 723? Yeah, we'll do that one. Sounds great. Take those. Reaper's also getting there. 97. Couple more levels, we'll switch to something else. Yep, I'll take the 500. Why not? Shadow symbol. Yeah, why not? Dude, appreciate it.
Backup_sidekick just subscribed.
Backup sidekick. Dude, welcome. What's up, man? Appreciate the sub. We're gonna go magic. Hope we get lucky. So this is our magic one, so we can go up to rare. I guess I like that. We can get something sweet. Gotta remember there's these shadow binds. Oh, and there's Reaper 100. Alright, let's switch out. So what's next? What's next? We got those. We do this one. What were we doing? I was doing a Salmeron. Ideally like to stick with the same type. Salmeron. There's a Salmeron. So this is life, max life. When you hit, you do have Vindictive Slam. Ooh, this might be super laggy, but we'll see. I basically don't have any max life though, so the chance to trigger is stupid low. Why am I triggering it so much, actually? Hold on. Let me read this again. Chance to trigger is equal to 0.0003 of your maximum life. Whenever you hit an enemy with your primary or secondary skill, you have a 13% chance to trigger a slam. Wow, I still have 13%. That's crazy. Like no life. Oh, and we're evolving. What else we got? We can do just quality. For 5 seconds. That one's kind of annoying. We can do bigger for 200 spirits, or we can do 33% quality of Stormites. I guess I like this one. It's only 3 waves as well. Alright, we're done with Shadowbind. Oh no, we're not. Oh, Shadowbind. Just hadn't killed anything yet. So many Vindictive Slams. I guess 13 is a lot. really surprised the percentage is still so high. I thought you'd have to really stack some life. Ready to evolve? What changed? This one gave us a chance to trigger. This added in increased size based on your armor. Okay. And this one added in increased damage based on your elemental resist. So we have 135% increased size and 34% increased damage. We also have 110% chance to stun enemies on hit. Ooh. So we're gonna be stunning everything. Huh. That's interesting. I wonder if stuns work kind of like silence, where they can't do anything. It's only 5 waves. That's fine. These shadow binds, though. This has to be the last level. I think this will be the 5th one. Yeah, they definitely can't do anything when they're stunned, because those enemies can't even get out of the entryway. They're stunned. Give them a second to get out of there. There we go. I'll take the 317. Alright, now we're officially done with the Shadow Bind. This is kind of cool. The hammers. Stun everything. Maybe that will be a build I do. Hammer build. Seems really effective. You can scale the damage enough. Guess we'd have to figure out how we would trigger it or what class we'd play. Let's see, rare? We're gonna go rare. Stun seems pretty good. Where's the last 2 enemies? Okay. They were somewhere, I just literally couldn't see them. War quality per wave, equipment quality per wave. 54. Let's take the 54. There's only 7 waves left. What was that? I guess somehow the rare dropped Elder Stone? I was able to pick it up. Alright, I gotta let him get out of there. Getting stunned and actually can't do anything. Okay. Didn't get anything from picking rare. Oh, rare was the last one, wasn't it? This is magic. Guess I'll take the Reaper Spirit. What is the range on this gun? Like it's just stunning everything off screen. I guess it's anything my orbs hit will get stunned, regardless of where it is. 2 enemies left. There's one. Okay, I guess the other one was up there too. I just didn't see it. Pick the 109. What we got? Let's go with this one. Need the yellow. These are all kind of annoying. Oh, this one's not. I'll take that one. I guess the ones that had Reaper Spirits. That's what I mean. The only problem I have with the stun is enemies can't move. They just get stuck back there. I said need yellow. Waves. See the loot. The loot. We got an epic this late, but we didn't get what we wanted. That would have been so good. Plus 80 fragment quality. Or the 354, but they explode. I mean, need the yellow. Make the explosions work. Oh god, there's so many up here. Alright, last wave. just need to not die. Won't stand in a bunch of explosions. If the lag can allow it. Yike. Well, that happens. Wow. Stood in the explosions. Feels bad. Okay, well, we go again. Wow, wowee. Okay, so we can continue using that one. I'm in like a little bit of disbelief. Feels bad, man. Like I knew it could kill me. I just thought that was a the enemy proximity shield, and walked into it so I could kill the enemy. Ended up being not the proximity shield, but enough explosions that can actually kill me. Which, I mean, they did have increased health, so it was increased damage on the ground. Happens. That's the invulnerable guy. Well, I do still need yellow. Don't like enemies reviving. But it is what it is. Only for a few waves, I guess. It'll be fine. Alright, do this one. I need to start just diversifying. Start a run. Well, that's my current strategy. Just try to get a percentage in like everything, and then eventually convert it all to Reaper Spirit. That's a curse. I guess if I'm gonna get the curse, I want to get it earlier so I can abandon the run. Let's go ahead and knock that one out. I usually try to wait for like a double Reaper Spirit, but since it's so early, wait 5. Try to see what the curse is. Because sometimes I've gotten it before where it was 1,200% life. Additional life for enemies, which is it was equal to my Goldust at the time. So if you get a curse too late, it'll just break your whole run. Alright, so the curse is just attack speed. That's fine. Not brick. Can't believe I died. I mean, I can, because that was like the one thing that can kill me, but can't believe it happened. want to do that one at all. Shadowbind. I mean, that's just spirit. I already have Stormite quality. Let's get some. Let's do this one early. I just want the Storm quality. Be done with it. Oh, the double. Alright, I'll take the double purples. We had so much of it stacked up last time. I'm talking about last run. Last run didn't happen. We didn't fail on level 99. I think I need equipment quality. Semi shield in the corner is a little unfair. Walk over the shadow vines. Wait on some mana. Alright. The thing ended. Let me see what I need. I need fragment quality is the last one. Why not? Let's have all the ground effects. Next up, I'll get the ice orb. Some of these are gonna start going away, hopefully. I can't keep track of the number off the top of my head, but gotta have like one left for the spirits. I do want yellow. Purple's doubled, and yellow is one of my lowest Reaper Spirit upgrades currently. So I want to try to up that. Magic? Do need some more Slormites. I got some upgrades that I can't even afford currently. Yeah, belt, ring, bracer. Alright, looks like we're done with spirits. After this one, I believe we're done with Shadowbind. And we got like one or two left for fire. Or is lava. Oh, there's Ice Bomb. You want yellow. Alright, we'll just deal with it. Oh, let me see. Looks like I'm done with Shadowbind. So just fire and ice. effects were so crazy. I don't want any of these. Let's go with this one. Oh, 2 damage over time, so not a big deal. But at least not with this Reaper. Purple. 2 seconds coming out of a breach. Yeah, we got the siege leader. I was trying not to get him super early. Got him anyway. He'd be stunned. He was getting stunned, but he was still being able to act. So he must have some stun resistance. Well-deserved rest. Alright, what we got? Reaper Spirit converts all the Reaper Spirits into your chest. Into Goldust? No, I don't want to switch it to Goldust. 80% Slormite quality for each Slormite inside your chest. And then for the rest of the expedition, there's at least 1 Reaper. Yeah, that's the one. We have 1 Reaper Smith Spirit of each type inside your war chest. Following rewards are increased by 100%. Yeah, that's what I want. Alright, let me see what spirits I need to get. We'll just say teal, orange, and red. Teal, orange, and red. None of them. Let's go with purple then. Looks like we're done with fire and ice now. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Blue was not 1. So, teal, orange, red. Let's go with magic, I guess. I could just get blue just to have more blue, but I'm gambling. Hoping magic is better. Oh yeah, we need orange. There's orange. Purple it is. Least favorite mod. It's not gonna give me that the other 2 colors I need. Red and teal. What did I say? Red and teal? Red and teal. We got both of them this time. We get to pick whatever we prefer. Whichever one's higher. Let's go with the higher one. Alright, we need red. It does have purple, which is doubled, but I'm gonna go red just to have the bonus going. Because that would be like 1,000 purple instead. So in the future. Super nice. None of them are coming out of that top. Ooh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. 900 purple now. Let's go with that. And I'm just going to be grabbing all the doubles. And I guess those are technically quadrupled because I'm wearing that Reaper. So much value. Purple again. So now our strategy will be stack up purple as much as possible. And if we see like an epic or legendary reward, we hope that it raise all the Reaper spirits to our highest. That would be awesome. Alright, there's level 100. For primordial. Nothing in here, so I'm just gonna go rare. If there isn't a spirit, I'm just gonna go rarity upgrade. Unless there's neither, then I'll just pick whatever I prefer. Probably like Slormites or Slorm Limes. The gems or the fragments. Unless there's something else cool. We got war chest quality. Those quantity we go for it. Allied obelisk transformation adds 36 Reaper spirits of a random type to your war chest every time you complete a wave. Huh. You want to try to just stack up that every time I complete a wave? That's not that much. Enemies gain 4% HP multiplier. I'm gonna go with the quality. This time it's 100 quality for 2% damage every wave. So at the end of this will be 150% increase damage. Going for 100 again. All I like to do. I mean, we got some good bonuses, so 100% Reaper Spirit thing. Definitely going for 100 when we find that. That thing is so good. I mean, it doubles the effectiveness, right? So it's like running 2 to 100 instead of only 1. What we got? We got red. Yeah, 450 reds. Orange, whatever. I will say the stun for the hammers is kind of slowing me down. But I want to get a primordial. What am I gonna do? 462 sounds good. We're not getting the purple. It could be doubled again. be ideal to get purple every single time. But I also think purple correlates to the shadow ground effects. The enemies explode. Or the shadow bind, one of the two. But even still, I would like to knock out all the purples so I never have to pick those ground effects again. Alright. Maybe I'm wrong. And it's just random what it is. But anyway, we're doing shadow symbols for orange. Get to walk in little crazy snake patterns. Check out over here. Oh, we got blue. I thought we didn't have any for a second. Alright, more snake patterns. We love to see it. Proximity shield. We hate proximity shield. Honestly, I just wish it was a different color. It'd be fine if it was a different color. Alright, so what was this? This is walk right into that. This is Immortal Elite. Something really satisfying about the hammer. Also something really laggy about the hammers. They're so high res. Next wave, 460 is higher than 444 and 425. I'll take that. I guess I don't really need red. I'm done with all the quarry weapons. Alright, we're done with Shadow Bind. I don't have to watch my fancy footwork quite as much. Sweet. Alright, purple? Yeah, purple for sure. We just got rid of shadow symbols. Get them again. I keep calling them shadow binds, but they're shadow symbols. So, my bad if that's triggering everyone. Saying the wrong names. The shadow ground effect that can kill you and stops your mana regen and all that fun stuff, right? Next wave, 231. This is the best one for me. I want the yellow. I don't like the 2 seconds coming out of the breach, but it's only 2 seconds, I guess. We still have the shadow circles. It's got to be ending soon. Oh no, we just picked them back up. I'm sorry. I remember the previous one, and I just recently picked it up again, so probably got like 2 or 3 more waves of it. But it's fine. I just gotta remember it's there so I don't die again. Okay, let's see. We don't want gold. We don't really care about Slorm. Gold. Oh, fragments actually. I need blue fragments for some crafting. go. All right, we're done with this color. So I need to stop picking that one. I need both of these. In general, I'm gonna pick damage over HP. HP just makes it take a long time and get super laggy, especially if you get splits later in the run. And well, they both scale the damage of the ground effect, so I guess I shouldn't say that. The HP scales it a lot more because it's based off their actual HP. Alright, let's see. Let's go with... I'm gonna go light beams. Where's my defense? Not really a problem right now. Well, if I get hit. But we're done with Shadowbind again, which means we'll probably get offered the purple after this one, and I'll be taking purple again. Get ready, chat. We're about to have Shadowbinds again. Look at that. Oh, it's not Shadowbinds though. It is purple. A lot of purple. So this just means we can get purple twice in a row. Aha. Because we're not locked in. I don't know if it works that way actually. If there's a way to block certain mods if you already have a mod that's giving you that reward or something. I know you can't get the same mod while you have the mod. So maybe there's a strategy where you use the one that increases the duration by 2 and you get like all of them and you start getting more rare things offered to you. Every time I've taken that, things get a little too crazy. Copy of themselves at 20% life. Alright, we're doing it. Bring on the lag. We didn't quite have enough lag. Now we might have enough. I mean, it also gives us double kill count for our primordials, so that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I do need yellow, but if there's the rarity one, I'm gonna take it. At least I think that's what I said. I think I said purple, followed by rarity, followed by other spirits. Unless there's something cool. Avoiding ground effects when I don't want to do them. It's a loose priority. Ooh, 310? Yeah, max life for 3 waves? That's fine. We got the max life plus the 20% split. This weapon is making me want to make a hammer build, but probably on the night. Yeah, I'm gonna do yellow. When there's not purple, I'm gonna do yellow. Hammer build on the night, back as much HP as possible. Everything's getting stunned. I don't know what skill to use though. That's the issue with the night. I'll have to think about that one. I haven't made a build in a while that actually uses like the Reaper's proc, so that'd be kind of fun. Alright, we got War Chest quality. We got Goldus quantity. And we got Slormite quality. 7 seconds. Oh, kind of brutal. I guess I'll just say war chest quality. These are all kind of dog. Let's do this one. Where is my obelisk? Oh, there it is. Holy moly, weak stream. Love this guy. Dude, thanks man. Appreciate you coming by. Oh. What's up, Seventh? Why has been so quiet? You hit me with the feels good. It's been so long. Yeah, life kind of picked up for a while. And I wasn't really playing any games I felt like streaming. But Slurmancer's got some updates now. Game is sweet. And yeah, I feel like I have something to add to this game. Instead of just like playing super popular games and like not having really anything to add. Hammers and balls, can't make this shit up. I am using whatever Reaper my heart desires at the moment. I will switch between them all. No, but seriously, I'm just working on getting primals of everything, and that's like one I'm currently working on. So I'm trying to get all the primal wizard ones. You know, in a few kills, we'll get this primal, switch to something else, and we'll see how it goes. Oh, what do we got here? Got a legendary challenge. 1% fragment quality for every Slormite and Slorm line in your war chest. So 104% quality. So everything common would be magic and so on and so forth. That's alright. For the rest of the expedition, the war chest quantity is equal to your war chest quality. Current 100% war chest quality. War chest quantity is equal to your quality. That sounds pretty good. Here's the overall quality of Slormites inside your war chest upon looting its contents. I'm gonna go with this one. I want 100% quant. Hammers and balls. Hammers and balls. You're right. What have you been up to, dude? How have things been going? Also life. Yeah, I had so much time to stream and mess around with streaming stuff during like the COVID lockdown stuff, and then it was like, hey, yeah, that's over, and life got kind of busy. Didn't have the same amount of free time as I had before, but things are starting to cool off a bit. Starting to get like a more consistent schedule. I mean, I say that, you know, this is my second stream or whatever, but you know, baby stuff. No games 5 me. Yeah, when life picks up super hard, you definitely don't have time for games. They unfortunately have to be like one of the first things to go, because they take up so much time. 2% attack speed multiplier every time you complete a wave for 2.675 purple spirits. Yeah, I'm taking that one. These guys are going to attack 104% faster by the end of this, because we're going to wave 100 for die trying. I kind of wanted to try the new stuff in Storm, but my dudes are gone. Your dudes are gone. You lost your save somehow? I mean, I think it's still fun. Like, The stuff I had before didn't really carry over into the new, because there's been 2 new acts, right? Came out with the prison, they came out with the mage tower, and is there another one? At least 2 new acts. We have the forge and the Slormite temple, and then 20 new levels, 2 new ancestral keystone things. Oh, you formatted your hard drive. I guess you don't have it backed up to like Steam Cloud or something. Either way, I mean, I think it would still be fun if you have time or if you have motive. I'd give it all a reinstall. You already bought it. I mean, nothing to lose. It's fun. I mean, that's a big part, right? A lot of new stuff to mess around with. I don't know if I could recommend it, but I've seen people like sharing their save. So you could import someone else's save and then, you know, do your own thing, but it sounds kind of like it would cheapen the experience. Unless it's like a deal breaker, you know, if you use someone else's save is great. If not, then like, you're not gonna play, you know? Yeah, it cheapens it, right? It just feels weird. But I could see before you know, don't play at all, that could be something you do. Reaper's 36 Reaper Smith Spirit of a random type out of your war chest every time. Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna go with this. This yellow over here. Not ready to give them 4% max life every wave for 200% max life by the end. Yeah, I'll just get back to it and relearn one day. One day TM. Soon TM. Yeah, I mean, there's no problem in waiting. It's like at level 40, it was a totally different game than it is at level 60. And I'm sure at level 70, 80, 90, and 100, the game's gonna be totally different. So it's kind of up to you. I kind of wish I had played in the level 50 range, because that'll be just content I'll never be able to play. Because it had its own like meta and things to do or whatever. Balance. And now things have changed and they're gonna keep changing, so it's kind of like part of the game's history you'll never be able to get back to. It's like playing classic WoW, right? And then like the expansion comes out, you don't play the expansion, and then the next expansion comes out and you play that one. So like you gotta wait 15 years for them to re-release the classic version, and then you can play the first expansion. But in reality, you're just not gonna ever play it. But I mean, not playing Wrath of the Lich King. Nah, I've cut my ties with WoW. I'm done with it. I know it's like no one ever really quits WoW, but I think I'm legitimately done. I have no passion for the game anymore. I did play Classic when it came out, and I played a little bit of the first couple raids of Burning Crusade before they came out with like Serpent Trident Cavern and that stuff, and I was just like, yeah, I don't feel like doing this raid stuff anymore, and the PvP was kind of lame. Blizzard couldn't get their stuff together with like servers and how full they were, and how world PvP versus battlegrounds. I was Horde, so like a few times were insane. So there's just a lot of issues, and yeah, I've thrown in the towel. I played Wrath also back in the day. I was old enough to be good at Wrath at the time. I was, you know, I was like in college, so I got to play as much Wrath as I possibly wanted. And I think that makes it where I don't feel like playing it again. But when I was a kid and going to middle school, high school, I didn't get to play all the vanilla and Burning Crusade I wanted to. So this time around, I still didn't get to play all that I wanted to because I mean I have a job and whatnot, but like it was closer, you know. And COVID happened, so like I had basically 2 years of classic WoW slash Burning Crusade that I got to do whatever I wanted in, and yeah, I think I've done everything I want to do. And that was a long answer when I could have just said no. Not playing WoW. Not playing Wrath of the Lich King. But you know, that's why. I mean, the sad part is a lot of my friends are playing, and it would be like, you know, a way to keep up with them and bond and rebond with them. But man, something about 2 or 3 times a week you need to be on for these, between these hours, and you need to stay on for this amount of hours to do this raid that like everyone has figured out 10 years ago. I'm just like, nah, I can't do it. It does not interest me anymore. I got to the point where I was dreading like raiding, and that's not good when you're like raiding with your friends, because you want to flake out but you're not because it's your friends, and then the whole time you're just kind of like going through the motions. That's where I was with WoW towards the end. The stuff I had the most fun doing in Classic and Burning Crusade was trying to wall clip and go to like places you weren't supposed to go to, and all of that. See all the old, like, the old textures and stuff they have in the game still, but you're not supposed to be able to get to. I went to most of them on streams. There was a couple I didn't go to. I didn't go to the one outside of the Nax area. I wasn't able to do the Dead Mines one, but I had done it before. They removed GM Island from the game, so I couldn't go to GM Island, but I went to like Karazhan Crypts and the Smiley Face Under Karazhan, and the place where you can go to like the Dark Portal, like above it. There's like the abandoned is it ZF? ZF? Oh, ZG has the abandoned ruins behind it, but also in ZF you can clip and go to all the surrounding areas. When I got to go to the AQ place before AQ came out, it wasn't supposed to be accessible because of the gate. But yeah, that's WoW. Purple. I only played the first 2 PvC tiers. Yeah, I played just the first one. I was playing a Blood Mage Paladin, so I was like, yeah, sure, I'll be... Well, the reason I did is because I quit in the second half of Nax, and I was coming back to play with my friends, and the only thing they needed was like a Holy Paladin, right? Because no one had gotten a Blood Elf and leveled a Blood Elf up into a Paladin. So I did that. I raided with them. We did, you know, Magma Therodon. We did Gruul. And we did Karazhan. And, like, I did all the quests and all that. Almost had, like, best in slot, everything. I think there was one thing I needed. And the playstyle was super boring. And, yeah, just, you know, it just wasn't fun. Then gave out because my Resto Shaman never got the Kara Chain Heal Totem after 34 runs plus whatever did log. Jeez. Yeah, that's insane. That's way too long. I don't know if I ever got my Libram. I know I got the weapon, which was huge. And I had some Libram that was like pretty equivalent. And also had some friends I was playing with, and they all quit to go play Lost Ark. And, well, they quit to play Lost Ark, and then Lost Ark got postponed. So they kind of quit for no reason. And they were the main people I was playing with at the time. And, yeah, kind of like, all right, well, I'm gonna quit too because they quit, but we're not actually gonna go play anything else. So it was like, it felt kind of weird. LA was fun for like 2 months. You got the pink number, nice. I don't think I had any pink parses. Yeah, we're going rarity. I'm letting my obelisk die. This one's easy. I'm getting kind of tired of these hammers. Hopefully you'll get enough kills soon. Hammers kind of sound like popcorn. When their sound actually gets played. 30 life for the rest of the expedition. 1200 purple. Take it. This means the Shadowbind is going to be very scary. Well, how's Wrath of the Lich King so far? I have a lot of nostalgia for it, but it was kind of like a weird time. I think I was playing Alliance at the time. I had some friends I wanted to play, and then they switched, and then had to like server change, go play with some other Horde friends. It was awkward. There's a lot of that. Everyone's pizza gonna head out. Alright, man. Take it easy. Thanks for stopping by. It was cool catching up. Have a good stream. Maybe I'll catch you when I'm back. Yeah, sure, dude. Enjoy. Or purple. We're just stacking up that life. Stacking up life. Let's get some area. Why not? Life and area. Duration of all waves. We're gonna avoid that one for now. That one's a little silly. I am a little curious if it's gonna make it easier to like find certain things. You know what? The next time I'll take it. If it's given a good reward, I'll pick it. To see if it'll allow me to find like epic and legendaries a little easier. Because if I could convert all these spirits, that would be ideal. I know I've said that before, but still. That's the idea. back up one, switch to all of them, get the 7x multiplier. Which, I mean, I'm getting like 4x purple currently, so it would honestly, the 4x times 7x, so it could be so much. All these kind of suck. The hammers. Next build I might try to do a Knight Cyclone Hammer build. See how that goes. I think that'd be super fun. Let's see what's the stipulation? Chance to trigger. The trigger is based off of your max life. The size is based off your armor. So you want life armor. The damage is based off your Ellie resist. You also want resist. And then you want 100% of either melee damage reduction, projectile reduction, or area damage reduction, so you can get 100% chance of stun. And I guess we'll have to see what the primal one does, primordial one does, to see how that takes the build. But you basically want a super giga tanky character. Armor, Ellie, HP, the thing gives you life regen, which is cool. And yeah, you also want some combination of melee area and other reductions. These suck. We'll just take the highest one. Is about to die. Let's go rarity. Come on, rarity. One time. It give me so much progress. Let me think about it again. We have double Reaper Smith spirits right now because we have one of each and we got the epic bonus. We're getting double. We're wearing a purple weapon, so it's giving us double purple anytime it's offered. We're going epic. So that's equal to 4x. And we've been stacking up purple. And if we get the reward that gives us makes all of our spirits equal to our highest, that'll be a times 7 multiplier. So that would be a 28% multiplier. It'd be as if I was running 28 of these. It's crazy to think about. I mean, I guess you're always going to be wearing a Reaper and getting double benefit of that one Reaper, and probably picking it more often than not. It looks like we didn't get it. War chest quality increases the overall quality. Oh wait, oh, just 76 quality. We're not going quality, we're going purple. Purple it is. 2.2k. We're gonna be done with purple after this. I'm pretty confident. But we'll see, won't we? more purple. So that one's fine. That's not the one that can, or that's not the one that did kill us. The other one. The fancy footwork one. Oh, what? I got stunned? Oh, I got rooted. Who was rooting me? So I got rooted into the shadow thing, which made me not have enough mana to do anything for a moment. It was quite the combo. Oh, the obelisk died. Kind of about time, I guess. I'm gonna go recast chance. I don't feel like dealing with 2 seconds of vulnerability. Damage. Alright, what we got here? Explode on dying? No thank you. I guess we'll do the copy. Maybe it'll get me closer to the Primo. I want to look at how close I'm getting, but also don't. Because I'm far away, it's going to make me feel like, you know, what's the word? It's going to make me feel impatient. Like, oh, it's been this long and I'm only at this, you know? Or if I don't look, I try not to think about it. Eventually it just happens. Like, oh yeah, that wasn't so bad. I think we're gonna look, chat. And look after this wave. See where we're at. I think we need around 22k nowadays. We are at 21k. Wow. Getting close. Alright. Take the purple. That's a lot of lag. This is only with a 13% chance to make the hammer. Like, that's crazy. Makes me kind of not want to do a hammer build. Yeah, a lot of animations. 3 enemies for gold. Why not? We're done with shadow. We're done with the shadow ground effect. Nice. That'll make this a lot easier. As in I can just stand here now. There's the Reaper. There's a Primordial. Finish this wave and we'll see what it does. I don't want to switch it out and like miss out on double Reaper Spirit. Alright, what we got here? Next one's rarity. All right, I guess. And let's evolve. What do we got today? So what is this special thing? Your raw damage is reduced to 0. Oh. Can I wear this and still operate? Yeah, it looks like I can. All right, we'll just level it up. Does it do anything else? It just does the same as before? Oh, wait. It does have another thing. Reaper damage is added to elemental damage instead of skill damage. Okay, I didn't read that part. And then... Oh, because this is the base one, isn't it? I have to re-evolve it. And it also has Vindictive Slam, creates a holy ground on the floor that lasts 6 seconds, dealing LE damage every second to enemies inside. Your raw damage is 0. Okay. Reading and comprehension. We got it. Oh, so this is going to be so laggy. I'm getting so many ground effects. Alright, evolve. Is that laggy? That's not laggy, is it? It's just regular gameplay. Purple obelisk, what is this? Reaper spirits, war chest quality, equipment quality. Alright, we're going with spirits. Spirits forever. Gotta find this obelisk though. There it is, as far away as possible. Oh yeah, we're going full slideshow mode now. This is something right here. Yeah, maybe I can't play a hammer build yet. Oh, well, Obelisk is dead. Move away from it. We can evolve to the last one. We might switch away from it now. No, let's try to go a little further. Okay. Get the Slormine quality. Vindictive ground is a bit too much. What we got? Rarity. Going for it. Please, one time. Purple. Yo, Swordman. What's up, dude? Oh, so I'm on a new run because, well, you know, I finished my other run. But I finished it on level 99 because I died. We're using this Reaper earlier. No. So since you've been gone, I switched to this Reaper because the other one hit Primordial, and I have now leveled this one up and got it Primordial, and now I'm leveling it up again. Yeah, it was a crazy death. I think I had like 900k shield or something. I got one shot. That was cool. And died on level 99. I mean, it's whatever. Yeah, we've been using some hammers. It wasn't so bad until we got the Primordial version where it has the ground effect as well as the hammers. And I kind of want to make a hammer build because stun looks pretty strong. It looks equal to silence, but they also, depending on how you look at it, it could be worse than silence because silence, the enemy can still move, and so they can still like move closer to you. Whereas this one, they can't move, so when they get stunned, they're just kind of like stuck behind the wall. Yeah, that could be a problem. I was thinking like Knight, Whirlwind, Hammers. You just go around, because I don't know if you've looked at this weapon too much. But it gives you life regen, max life. You have a chance to trigger the slam based off of Ellie damage. Oh wait, you have a chance to trigger it based off of your HP, right? So you want to stack HP. Its size is based off your armor, so you want to stack armor. Its damage is based off your Ellie resist, so you want to stack Ellie resist. And then it has a chance to stun enemies based on your melee damage reduction, projectile damage reduction, area damage reduction. And then it makes you go Ellie as a Primordial, and then it puts the ground effect that does Ellie damage over time. Yeah, it might be stronger but slower. I guess they're equal in that regard. Quantity. Yes, quantity. But it looks cool. It's just in this arena, there are times where I'm all the way against the wall and there's like a rare back here that's stunned forever. And so my orbs can't hit it, but my hammers can hit it, and it just keeps stunning it. And it slows me down in the forge. But if I was playing an actual like hammer build, these things would do tons of damage. And it would be humongous. So I was thinking Knight plus like Whirlwind, but the issue with Whirlwind is I would have to wait for them to come out of the gate to be able to kill them. I'd have to be able to like Whirlwind and hit things to proc. Where, you know, now I can kind of, I mean, I could hit stuff from over here if I wanted. So then I was like, well, maybe I could do the throwing stick build, but do hammers. So I'm throwing a stick, but dropping a hammer. Pull them out with grappling hook. I was thinking that too. Like, what if I just spam grappling hook, get it like crazy fast attack speed? And I'm just spamming grappling hook and proccing hammers. And they're getting stunned. I guess it depends if when they're stunned, if I can grappling hook them or not. Because if they can be stunned and be grappling hooked at the same time, I can just keep grappling hook them. Like, I can stay in the middle and just grappling hook everything to me and drop hammers on their head. The tricky thing with Knight Elemental builds is that none of his attacks do Ellie damage, so it's hard to get a good life leech. Yeah. What does this one do again? Gives you 30 life regen and flat life. So ideally I would want to stack all the life. Maybe stack life regen as well. And do like life regen multipliers if that's a thing. I think it's a thing. But I mean, I don't know if you could health sustain stuff. I just have no idea. Like, maybe I wouldn't have to sustain stuff because everything would be getting stunned. Kind of like my silence build where I have like no HP but everything gets silenced. Yeah, this is the issue here, right? I can't reach the guys with proximity shields and they just keep getting stunned by the hammers. Alright, invincible enemy. I guess so. kind of thinking of doing Shadow Imbued Night build, but I guess I could do it the same. Because the only thing I've seen that can reserve your life is in the shadow part of the tree. You can reserve like 25% for like some random aura that no one cares about, but you'd still reserve it. And then I could use the boots where my missing life would give me armor, and that would give me a lot of armor multiplier, and that would give me a lot of Ellie, because I would go with the traits to stack it, and then stack a bunch of life. Because what, I would be stacking as much life as possible. I'd be stacking, because you want to get 100% trigger rate, I guess you want 100% trigger rate. It might instantly lag out the whole game. But I would say, ideally on paper, yeah, on paper, that's how we can say it. You want 100% trigger rate, and then you want 100% stun rate, and then you want as much Ellie resist as possible. Armor gives you size, so then you want as much size as possible, and then you want as much Ellie resist as possible, because Ellie resist gives you damage. So you want like everything. Except mana. You don't want mana, but you still have to solve mana. I think that could be a build. I don't know if I've seen a build like that, but that could be cool. I know I've seen Vindictive Slam builds, but it was just like press magic missile, Vindictive Slam comes down on people's heads. I don't know if I've seen someone like really min-max the build. My biggest worry is the lag. Sounds cool. Well, that makes me want to do it even more. Because then it could also use the shield rune, and then I don't even have to worry about life because I'm stunning everything and making shields. And my shields would be so massive because I'd be stacking all of those effects. But then it's like the same build, right? It'd be the exact same build as this, but I'm like using grappling hook or like throwing stick or something. This might actually be better than those because I'm just casting orbs and the orbs go wherever and drop hammers. I don't know, I'll have to think about it. But this Reaper has definitely piqued my interest. I don't know if I'll find some more that I like better. And I'm not sure if I want to try to do a ranger build next or do a knight build. Also, like, what content do I want to do in the game? And do I want to like try to specialize in it? Like, do I want to do a ranger that can farm as much gold, slorm, slormite, and all that as possible and just like have him spam expeditions? Or do I want a character that's like the best possible for Forge? Or maybe... No, I'm not going to make a Slorm simple character. I'm close enough to being done. I just finally got around to using the most powerful Reaper. Did you see the nerf on it? It was nerfed by like 50%. It is not so powerful anymore. Not nearly as powerful. I still have people comment on my most powerful knight build video on how nerfed the build is nowadays. And it's like, dude, it's been like 2 years. The whole game has changed, you know? A whole different game. It's like at level 40 we're playing a game, and then it came out with an expansion, we're level 50, and now it came out with another expansion, we're level 60. Like, nothing is the same. Besides, you keep your progress of like the Reapers you've unlocked and the Primordials, and I guess I'm still using the same gear I was using before, like, because it was already plus like 10 or something, and I just re-rolled everything to fit my character, like just re-rolled the legendary effect. And I'll probably just keep doing that, because I think that's cheaper than trying to create brand new gear. Or at least I'll have a gear, maybe I'll have a gear set for each class, and then I'll just roll it into whatever I want at the time. Purple. Are we done with shadow lines? So I can actually read that. It looks like I'm done. Alright, I'm gonna stand here. Not sure it's just it's still the best, but I pretty much need just a bunch of flat damage for that. Yeah, and if you use the primordial one, you can't do any Ellie damage, I believe. So as long as you're not going Ellie, it would be fine. And it gets like way more, what is it? Max Reaper multiplier? Or Reaper multiplier? And you can use the shoulders that give you Reaper multiplier and get a ton of damage. Tons of damage. Let's get some Slormite quality. I need some 12s and higher. Yeah, that's exactly the plan. Nice. Yeah, I mean, those shoulders are basically like the most powerful shoulders. Like, they should just always go with that Reaper. They're perfect. You go like full savagery or something. Stack all the Reaper damage. Let me actually look. What is its negative effect? Elemental damage reduced to 0. Yeah, that's right. Because the big Fury one is the one where you can't imbue your skills. And that's starting to become a thing. It's not quite a thing. It's just starting to become a thing. So I think after... I think at level 70, we'll get the next bit. Either 70 or 80. Everyone will be imbuing their skills. And the big Fury weapon will be kind of not very good, because imbue is going to be very powerful, I would imagine. So laggy. Almost back to where we were, though. Oh, is this it? Oh, it's not it. Dang, that would have been so good. Why is it not the one that gives me equal to my highest? Okay. Well, I mean, that one's garbage, right? 35% chance to add one of a random type. Your war chest anytime you kill an enemy. We're on wave like 99. So we're gonna go for legendary. We're gonna hope for the best. Oh, it would be so good. I was mathing it out earlier. And so I'm using a weapon that doubles purple Reaper Spirit to get like a +2. I got a epic or legendary reward earlier where if you have each spirit in your bank, you get double. So that's like a 4x for purple. And I've been collecting purple the whole time. And if I got that other upgrade, it would give me that 4x for all of them, which would be equal to another 7x. So it'd be 28x multiplier if I got it, which would be insane. I think the only imbue worth taking right now is Shadow or Light if you're using the Reaper that works with it. High rollers, I can feel it. Alright, let's see. We got 60k purple. So if we get it and all this is 60k. Oh my god. Oh my god, please. That'd be so good. We have 2 chances. I almost don't want to look, man. Schrodinger's. Alright, first one. Converts all the Reaper spirits in your war chest in the type of Reaper spirit that you have the most. Converts all into the one that you have the most. That's going to convert everything into the purple. That's not what I want. Right? Yeah. No, it's not there. Maybe I just go full purple anyway. So it switches, what did it say? 29k into purple? I think 60k purple has to be enough to do a lot. Man. Or 25k. I think I want the 25k as the other stuff. Alright, what else we got? I mean, we got this. War chest quantity, 100%. And I have some stat from before that gives me like quantity equal to my quality. So, is that right? Yeah, we have 160 quality and 160 quality. So this will give me 105% quality and quantity. So that's the pick. We were so close. Yeah, we'll see if we lag out the game with the amount of items that are going to come out. Can't believe I had 2 chances. It was so close. I need to learn if that mod is epic or if it's legendary. Because if it's epic, then I probably shouldn't have upgraded, or I shouldn't have tried to go for a legendary stat. But that's like, guaranteed legendary stat or the chance at an epic stat is like a big deal. So I probably still would have gone with legendary. But I need to like figure out the thing I'm actually trying to get and what rarity it is. Where's the last enemy? I was just standing around for like 10 seconds and the enemies finally died. Alright, so this is what we have. It just says 160, 160. What? For the rest of the expedition, if there's at least, yeah, that's the 100% one. For the rest of the expedition, your war chest quantity is equal to your war chest quality. Didn't I just add 160 quality? Or does it snapshot back then? I don't know. That's weird. So I guess I picked the one that didn't do anything. But the other two didn't do anything either, so... If that's the case, none of them did anything. You added quantity, but you need quality. Let me read it again. For the rest of the expedition, your war chest quantity is equal to your war chest quality. Quality increases both quantity. Only does one, I think. I don't know what I picked anymore. I don't know if I picked quality or quantity. But I guess I just picked whatever the opposite one was, and it didn't give me the inverse. So I didn't get anything, which is fine. Alright, let's see how long this takes. How many seconds of lag we have at the beginning. Open. 1, 2, 3. Only 3 seconds of lag. And we'll just patiently wait. I need to speed this up or make it faster. It's perfectly fine. Oh, I found a 12. Yes, dude. Got some 11s, got a 12. Got so much purple and stuff. Alright, let's go see what we can do with all this purple. I have to make a phone call in a second, too. I was already at 93, so that's definitely going to cap it out. We're gonna have some spare purple. Alright, cool. So that one's done. 78 on that one. Didn't get enough green. 79 on that one. That one's done. That one's done. 83. 86. Alright, so what's my lowest? My lowest now is 70. The green one. So we're gonna play some Adrian once this gets to 100. Yeah, sounds good. Okay. I'm gonna make a phone call. I'll be back. So, hey guys, sorry about that. I am officially back. Phone call was a little longer than I expected, but that's alright. Anyway, whoever is still here, we're just doing some more Forge runs. Good times. Gonna get this Reaper to 100 and switch to something else. Because this Reaper is lagging up a storm. Ooh, I need green very bad. I'd like to get 100 and then switch to green. Coming in hot. All right, what we got? I think I still need red, so let's do that. I guess that's more orange. Still need orange. Orange again. This is the explodey one. The one that kills people. You definitely can't see it with all the vindictive brown stuff. I'm in danger. Trying so hard to see that stuff. Those are bigger circles. Safe. Alright, we made it. Oh, that one's doubled, but I don't actually care about that one anymore. I don't care about either of these, actually. I guess just get it. We can always convert it. Potentially convert it. Alright, yep, blue. We need blue. Let's go with rarity. Why not? I need to just do anything that gives me XP so I can get done with this Reaper. I feels really scuffed to not be getting double green. I haven't really seen much green, but I'd like to get double. Like, the curse should have been doubled. That one should have been doubled. 2% attack speed for the rest of the thing. That's fine. We are like super early in. That's gonna be a lot of attack speed. What is that? 86 more levels, so 172% attack speed? Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Jeez. That's gonna be a lot of attack speed. Well, is what it is. Purple, no. Oh, XP, yes. Let's get XP. Should be getting close to being done with the spirit. Or we are done with spirits. Alright, cool. We can do this. 97? 97? 98? There we go, 98. Come on, 2 more levels. Oh, we're getting so many purples. I don't want purples. Alright, take this. Oh my god, the lag. Come on. We're so close. Next wave. Okay. That one? Sure. $99. Last level. And then we're switching off of this laggy Reaper. Oh man. Ooh, what do we got here? We got legendary challenge, so we can get fragment quality, 21%. Obelisk rewards are 200% effective. Quality of fragments. These are all kind of lame. They're all the rest of the expedition as well. 75 max life the rest of the expedition. Molten lava for the rest of the expedition. I think I'm just gonna go with this one because it's the least offensive. Oh, that's level 100. Switching off right now. Alright, so I need to do one that's going to give me green dust. So that is a... What's it called? Argeline? Argeline? Not Astorius. That's Astorius again. Ardane. How do you say this? Adrain? Adrain? Alright, so we need the one for this. The primordial. Okay. We'll work on that one. I really need green dust, so this will double it at least. Not the teal dust. Guess... Oh, I don't need purple. I don't need purple, I don't need red. I keep forgetting though. Misclicked. Siege leader. Should I just retire this one? If I don't get a good reward, I think I'm just gonna retire it. It's kind of scuffed. Go Figgy G. How's it going, dude? How you been? Been pretty good. Recently picked up the Slormancer again. It's been a lot of fun. So, that's good. Other than that, I mean, kind of tired. Worked a lot today, but it's alright. How are you doing? 35% chance to add one of a random type of Reaper Smith every time you kill an enemy. 35 when you complete a wave. So yeah, these are all garbage, so I think I'm just gonna call it a run. Yeah, just gonna call it a run. Really bad waves. Let's try again. Alright, is Helba good otherwise? Yeah, sounds about right. Sounds about right. So let's farm some green now. Try to get something good. Have you been playing Slormancer? I have some people that watch me because of Slormancer, some people because of Hammerwatch, and some other games, but always curious. Spirit of Astorius. The orange one. Yeah, I'll take that. I need that. First time seeing the game. Alright. So this is like one of the in-game modes, the Forge. Is part of the new update. There's also a Slorm Temple. That was from the last update. It's another in-game thing. And yeah, playing a mage that does a bunch of orb stuff. Whoa. Oh, right. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. It's like, where did my shield go? It's like, oh yeah, I restarted the wave. Gonna go with teal, because I'm done with purple and blue. Or purple and red. Oh, I said blue. Yeah, Hammerwatch, you taught me the ore strats. Yeah, ore strats are really good. If you want to go far in the game. Well, at least if you have the expansion. Some people don't play with the expansion. But the statues are huge. I love Hammerwatch. I just wish they did more updates. Yellow? I know they're working on a Hammerwatch too, but I know it's not going to be the same because it's not a roguelite. It's just a RPG. I played Hammerwatch 1 and I wasn't really a big fan, so it's a little discouraging to me that they're making another Hammerwatch 1, but I really want to play like Heroes of Hammerwatch 2, but who knows if that will ever exist. The items from the expansion are so good. Yeah, I think statues made the game a lot of fun, but at the same time, like, they should have had some kind of limitation attached to them. It's kind of weird that you can farm them up forever and just outscale all the content no matter what. But, yeah, if you don't do that, it's like a ton of fun. I mean, I'll probably give Hammerwatch 2 a go as well. I'm just like, how long can I realistically play it? Or I played Hammerwatch for like over 1,000 hours, probably more. It's like an RPG. It's like maybe I could play it for like 100 hours or something, which is still like phenomenal, right? Like 100 hours into a game, but I don't know. It could be like as short as like 10 or 20. Which would be really sad. I guess if it's like Hammerwatch 1, it's still going to be... You can play the story as all the different characters. So there'll at least be that. And each time you play through, you get different skills. You just don't have the part where you're like incrementally upgrading your town and upgrading statues and finding blueprints and stuff like that. Everything is like within the run. Which is, I mean, that's fine. It's just, I also like the roguelike aspect of it where you're upgrading stats in town and upgrading all the different buildings and statues and whatnot. Oh, and how the level of your other characters affects your current character and all that. It was like really cool how they did it. Huge fan. Whereas Hammerwatch 1, you just start the game, you go into the dungeon, you hope to find some items and get strong enough to kill things and fight bosses as they pop up. Which will still be a lot of fun. And the graphics look really nice. What have I done that's lagging out the game? I mean, I know there's a lot of effects, but is it just this weapon? Maybe this Reaper's not enough damage, and things are surviving for far too long. I don't know what it seems like. What other stuff do we have? Recast. They have 30 max life. That's not a big deal. That's exactly what drew me to Heroes of Hammerwatch. Yeah. It was the first roguelite I really played. It really got me into the genre. And I only really started making videos and stuff because there really wasn't any good content at the time about the game, and I wanted people to play it. Share the stuff I learned. HP. Wave 9. Seems like a lot. Yeah, I think since this weapon just doesn't give me any DPS, we're gonna struggle for a little while. I think if I want to change to a different Reaper. Oh, wait a minute. I'm still stacking shield, so I can switch to a damage rune. That'll help a lot. Yeah, there we go. First was Faster Than Light. I tried to get into Faster Than Light. I didn't really understand it, and then I kind of gave up. But I've heard such good things. I should probably retry it at some point. I mean, I only have like, I don't even know, like 30 minutes in the game or something. I really just couldn't understand. I was like walking around the spaceship, but I was suffocating. I wasn't really sure where I was supposed to go or what I was supposed to do starting off the game. And I don't know, I probably should have watched some guides or something and tried it some more. But that being said, the first time I played Heroes of Hammerwatch, you walk into the mines and you really don't have a good way to kill things. You kind of die instantly, and you just kind of go again. You keep going again until you get stronger and stronger. So I was missing something. Yeah, I was probably missing a lot, honestly. But it didn't hook me in like Hammerwatch did to like really want to sit there and figure it out. Got blue. Blue it is. I used to be into RTS games, and the micromanagement of the ship system and crew was a lot of fun. Ooh, that's where we differ. I have mad respect for people that can play like StarCraft, and I'll watch some StarCraft YouTube to this day of people playing, but man, I do not want to play it. It is not my it's too stressful for me. It's just a lot of stress I don't want. But I can see how it would be a lot of fun if you like mastered it. So maybe that was another part of why I got kind of turned off to the game. It was like, yeah, I'm not gonna like, the ceiling on this game is kind of low for me. It was probably how I felt. I don't know. Maybe I gave it an unfair shot. The following rewards can only be Reaper Smith spirits. Following rewards are increased by 200%. You know what? That sounds pretty good. I think I'm gonna do that. Or chest quantity every time you complete a wave. So we can almost get 100 quant from that. Or we can just go crazy spirits. I think I'm gonna go crazy spirits. Just hope for it. I used to play StarCraft Brood War. Man. 4,112? Alright, I gotta go for it. What race did you play? I forgot what StarCraft I played. It was StarCraft 2 something, but my best friend at the time, I mean, this was like high school, right? So we're talking a while ago. What was that, like 15 years ago at this point? Jesus. Anyway, him and I would play some StarCraft and we'd do duos. We both played Zerg, and we weren't good. We weren't good at all. But they came out with some matchmaking system, or like the ladder had just reset or something. And we queued up, did some duos, and there's like the qualifier matches. I think you play 3 or maybe it's 5, some number like that of matches. But we ended up winning like, it must have been 5. I think we won 4 out of 5 by just Zerg rushing people with like, you know, I forgot what the pool number was, but like 10 pool or something. And then we would switch into Mutalisk, and that's all we really did. We won like 4 out of 5 games, and we got placed in Platinum. And we never played another game because we definitely weren't Platinum players. It's like, oh, okay. No thanks. That one, I guess. XP. Random probably was the best with Zerg. Zerg was just cool. I don't know what it is. I didn't want to play like humans in the video game about space, and there was like this alien race that you've never heard of. And I mean, Protoss was cool. I just didn't like I didn't like it as much as Zerg. It was still cool, but Terran was just kind of like flavor wise, Terran was least exciting to me. But I feel that way in like all video games. If I'm playing like a fantasy game, I don't really want to play a human, you know? I'm already doing that in real life. StarCraft 2, probably a 6 pool. That sounds right. Which, knowing us, we were probably like slow, and it's probably equal to like an 8 pool or something, but it was quick. And you just like find the closest player and try to just bust them down. And usually people in duos played for like economy. So you just go in, Zorg rush one player, and all they have is like workers and stuff, and you're able to just take them out because you have double the amount of. It's like a 6 pool all in, but it's like double. Like what their friend is gonna send in all of their workers to try to help. Like, yeah, they're gonna try, but there's no way you can beat a double 6 pool at like 2 minutes or whatever. I mean, obviously you can because we didn't win every game, but we cheesed it, got placed way too high, and then we couldn't play the game anymore. We couldn't play ranked anymore, right? Because we were like, oh, we're platinum. If we actually play, we're just gonna like demote into gold or something. And yeah, we wanted to keep it same platinum, so we did. And we just played in like whatever the casual lobby was, unranked. It was fun though, good times. I think I only did StarCraft 2 with friends, 2v2 or 3v3. I don't know if I ever played any 3v3. But this was back in the day where it was like your friend brought their computer to your house and you played together like right next to each other. So we weren't like in comms or anything. We were just like literally right next to each other, duoing StarCraft. He would bring his whole like computer setup, you know, the whole tower and monitor and everything, and plug it in. LAN party. And that was like every other weekend or something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we had pizza or like Chinese takeout or something. Every week could be a little different, but yeah, stuff like that. And party, bring all the stuff over. Sometimes, well, before he was old enough to drive, like, you know, his parents or my parents, you know, depending on what direction I was going or whatever, would have to help him load up his computer and bring it all over, and then he would stay for like, you know, from like Friday to Sunday night, you know. Or if it was the summer, it might be like a week. We were just playing like WoW, playing StarCraft. What else did we play back then? It was all like Blizzard games back then, wasn't it? We didn't play Diablo, but I knew his older brother played Diablo. And I only remember that because his brother played hardcore and he got on his brother's account one day and played the character, and the character died. And his brother was so mad. Oh my god. Understandably so, you know. Yeah, WoW was crazy back there. Yeah, it was a hardcore character. And he had been playing for a long time. And like, obviously had never died. And his friend gets on his, you know, his brother gets on his account and just like is like messing around and doesn't know how to play the game or anything. And the dude just gets killed. I didn't play Diablo, so like I can't really imagine. But like now I've played like Path and you know I played Diablo 3 and stuff. So I kind of understand what it means to have a hardcore character, you know, nowadays, and how at that point when you know he was like an older teenager, he might have been like 17 or 18 at the time, and he probably was like really into that character, you know, had to have been. Because everyone was like painfully into video games back then. It was like all there was to do. That's what it seemed like, at least. I guess it was just my circles of friends, honestly. Holy moly, this thing is lagging. Because this Reaper doesn't do any damage? Or if I pick some mods that just really slow down the client. We're getting a curse? Let's go with this one instead. Better than roaming the streets. Yeah, true. It was a crazy time. I mean, I know there's still people today that will like literally leave the house to just drive. And that was like a thing to do back then. Drive, listen to the radio. Have your, you know, cassette in the cassette player. Getting ready to record the best music that comes on the radio. Like, that's what we're talking about, you know? Those days. And, yeah, I know there's still people today that just, you know, they want to, I guess they want to get out of the house and have some time by themselves, you know, and drive around. It's not really my thing, but I guess I understand. Maybe you have like 4 kids and a wife that hates you or something, and you got to get out of the house every now and then. Or like, you know, the in-laws live at your house or something and you don't like them. There's all kinds of like situations that people can need a break from. But I would say I was always I don't know what point I'm trying to get at, but I guess I'm more like just video games for escapism than driving around. Yeah, roaming the streets. Let's see, what else would people do? People actually read books back then. You could watch movies on like CDs because you only had like local cable. Most people only had local cable. Weird, man. Most of the internet was dial-up. Yeah, being an introvert. Yeah, that's true. I guess you could always go to the store. I remember leaving the house to go hang out at the mall before. And that's... I feel old saying that sentence. You would just like go to the mall and go to like every store and just buy stuff, and your friends would show up and y'all hang out and go to different stores and buy stuff. It's weird. Yeah, go to an arcade or a store with some machines. That's right. We used to go to card shops a lot as well. Growing up, I played Pokemon, and we used to go to Books a Million, and there were like little tournaments and stuff there. Which I think Books a Million doesn't exist anymore, at least not around where I live. We got a little older, started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Went to actual like legit card shops, and you know, there was always like the sports card shop places that would sell Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokemon cards, Magic cards, Warcraft cards, all that kind of stuff. And eventually we started playing Magic, and I haven't played too many card games since Magic. I play Magic off and on. I played Magic Arena when it came out. I played Hearthstone when it came out. Hearthstone was like so cool when it first came out, and now it's kind of, I don't know, it's not for me anymore. It was a lot of fun when it first came out. Good times though. I do have regrets when I sold my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. But I definitely got ripped off, even for the time. And now seeing all the cards prices, like, got so ripped off. I had moments when I felt so bad. Like, because, you know, you want some new cards, right? So you like beg your mom or your dad to bring you somewhere, right? And in this case, I begged my mom to bring me somewhere. And so we go to Books a Million. And there's like those little blister packs of like 5 packs in them, and they're like, I don't even know, they're like $15 or something. There's like 5 packs, and you know, she drove me across town to go buy one of these. And then I opened the cards on the way home, you know, in the back seat, looking at all the cards and stuff, and they were all so terrible. They were all so terrible. And I just felt so bad because, you know, she's like asking you like, oh, did you get anything good? And you kind of feel bad, like, no, but like, you just spent like an hour to drive me around to and from, and like you spent money on these things, and I didn't want to just be like, yeah, this was not worth it, you know? So you say like, yeah, I got some good stuff, some stuff I can play with or whatever. And, you know, it wasn't like that at all. And that was like my worst experience with the card stuff. It's just the feeling of wasting someone else's hard-earned money and getting like zero enjoyment out of it. It felt so bad. I still like think about that. That's one of those like, I think about it, or you think about it before you like go to sleep, you know, the weird things that happened in your life that you kind of regret, but like, it wasn't my fault, you know, like, we did it a bunch of times and usually got something good, but that time it was all just dog. And it's gambling, right? It's gambling for kids, but you don't realize it. You just feel bad. It's like the sorrow of like not losing all your money, but in this case, like losing my parents' money, and like knowing that they worked for that. And yeah, I don't know. I tried getting into Magic the Gathering. Tried. Yeah, I get into it and I get out of it, and like I go through like phases where I'm like really into it, and then I'm really not, and everywhere in between. All that happened with friends. Old school loot boxes. Yeah, old school loot boxes for sure. And nobody really knew what cards are worth back then. I remember someone wanted some Pokemon card, and they wanted something that like wasn't worth anything, right? Like a Machoke or something. But they had like, I don't even know what it was, like a Blastoise or something. And I saw them like trade for the Machoke because they wanted it. Because they just didn't know what Blastoise was worth, or it might have been some even more obscure card. But it was still worth something, you know, like a Mr. Mime or something. But they got like totally ripped off because it was like a rare for a common. But no one really knew, you know? It was like if it was foil, you kind of knew, or if it was like first edition versus a non-first edition. But you had to like buy a magazine, and we were kids. We weren't buying like magazines that told us card prices and like looking it up. We were just buying the packs, you know, and trying to get our favorite Pokemon. Old school loot boxes for sure. I forget what the loophole is, why you can have booster packs and it not be considered gambling. Because it literally is. You pay $4 and you either get less than $4 or more than $4 back. But it's like, since there's like a middleman, it's not like $4 you pull a lever and then you instantly get $4 back out for $40. There's like the cardboard thing in between. And the secondary market of all the cards like change prices. There's some weird loophole where it's not actually gambling for kids. But it like kind of is. Oh man. The 90s, man. The 2000s. 90s and 2000s. It's weird, man. I remember going to multiple stores to try to find a CD. And nowadays, not only can you buy a CD from like, or buy an album from any multiple websites, or just watch it directly on YouTube. You don't have to leave your house, number one, and you would never have to go to multiple stores well, now you can't leave your house and go get a CD, right? Unless you go to a music store. But back in the day, that was the only way. And if a store didn't have it, you had to go to another store and go to another store. I remember going to multiple stores one day with my mom to try to find like some Weird Al CD. I don't even think we found the one I wanted. Just every store had a different one. And it ended up with like 3 new Weird Al CDs that I'd never seen before. But it wasn't the one I was like initially going for. I'm going to Toys R Us back when that was a thing. Oh man. It feels like a whole, like another lifetime ago. How everything has changed. Nothing is the same from then. But I'm not really old enough to say like, oh, it was a lifetime ago. It wasn't that long ago. But so much has changed in like 15 years. When I say so much has changed, like everything has changed. Ice Bomb. Alright, let's go Ice Bomb. Looking for running with scissors and bringing home Alapalooza. Dude, you are not wrong. Oh man. I remember later in life, came out with like White and Nerdy. Oh. And Bad. Was Bad the name of the CD? I think it was. No, that it was definitely, or not bad. It was fat. It was converted. I remember it being on the cover of that CD. Weird Al. I'm so glad that Weird Al never had any like controversies. I feel there were so many, oh, how do I say this? Idols from the 90s that there's all been some like sexual harassment or like they did some other kind of misconduct. I'm glad that, you know, Weird Al wasn't one of those people. Even worse. That sounds right. It's been a minute. I don't know if I should have picked rarity here. I didn't want to do the ground effect with the ice. Yeah, I think he would be like a genuinely cool person to meet. Seems down to earth for sure. Even though he's like, you know, wacky, zany, or whatever. Seems like an actual good dude.
That's pretty cool, actually. It's like a mind over matter thing. Oh, Jesus.
T0W3R1N is now following.
Who is that? T0W3R1N. Thanks for the follow, dude. It's Towerin. What's up, Towerin? Welcome to the stream. Playing some Slowromancer today. Farming some in-game. Try not to lag out. Oh, man. It's really laggy if you get a bunch of HP mods. Usually avoid them, but I really want green Reaper Spirit. So we're trying hard to get green Reaper Spirit. Yeah, sure. Are we done with ice? I think we might be. Oh, Figgy, did they say, they being the Hammerwatch people, have they said when Hammerwatch 2 is coming out? Has that been announced yet? I haven't been following super closely. I don't know if you know off the top of your head. Area? Sure. So I remember they were talking about it like 4 years ago. I saw like the little trailer and stuff. Haven't been paying attention. Yeah, that makes sense. It'll come out when it comes out. Comes out when it's ready. Oh, that's a thing that's changed a lot since back in the day. Whenever you got a game, that's how the game was. The end. The game was never going to change, you know? Until like WoW, right? It's like you bought a game for the SNES. They weren't going to nerf the OP stuff. It was just, that was that. If it was that hard, it wasn't going to get easier. If it was that easy, it wasn't going to get harder. There was something like kind of beautiful about that. And I think that makes me the gamer I am today. I feel like a lot of people complain for like nerfs and stuff. I'm just like, yeah, this is just how the game is. Whatever, dude. How the developers wanted it to be. Leave it alone. I mean, it's cool in a way that they can change it, but another way, games get changed to like throw a wider net to get people that wouldn't originally be interested in the game interested to make more money. It feels kind of weird. So it's like the game becomes more generalized instead of like for you. If you loved something about the game, but it was like difficult and people were like, nerf it, change it, do this. And it gets changed and like it's not the same game anymore. Gaming culture, I guess. Or the gamer meta. But there's a lot more games now. There's a lot more stuff to do that like everything's like competing for your time a little more. So if you're playing a game that's like hard as balls or it's so ridiculous to farm something that like you don't want to play it because it's kind of a waste of time because it's a lot of opportunity cost to play one game anymore. It's weird because I've always been like a one game type of person or one game at a time, but play it like a crazy amount. So yeah, here I am playing Slaughtermaster. Currently playing Mage, unlocking all the stuff, and after that we'll probably play some Knight, maybe Ranger, not sure yet. Ice Bomb? Let's go Ice Bomb. Alright, after this wave I'm going to check on my Reaper and see how close we're getting to Primordial. Gotta be getting close. Alright, let's see, where are we at? Oh, we're at 23k, we're almost there. Gotta be getting there any moment. Probably this next wave. Alright, I'm done with those two, so we'll just go with this one. I'm juggling Rocket League, Risk of Rain 2, Skyrim, and Nadia currently. Rocket League, I tried to play it. That game just makes me mad. I'm too bad at console games, or like, not necessarily console, but I haven't used a controller in so long that it is just, not something I really care to relearn. It's not my style of game, I guess. Risk of Rain 2 looks pretty interesting. I just haven't touched it. Skyrim's cool. Odia's cool. You definitely like your roguelites. Trying to think if there's any other roguelites I should play. Children of Mordia, I think, is a pretty fun roguelite. That can't be the best one I can recommend, though. And I like card game roguelites, but if you're not a card game person, then that's that. Alright, we're gonna go for the curse, and we might break the run. But we're gonna go for it. Because that is 4k green. But hopefully it's just a damage curse and we move on, but it might be like an HP curse and then we can't move on. Alright, here's the curse. Enemies have 4,222 skill and elemental damage. Okay. That's fine. Not even that much. $42,000 damage. Well, it is a damage curse, so I mean, what can I say about that? Uh-oh, might have to go AFK in a minute. At 9 o'clock, I have 2 hungry cats that need to eat. They're gonna be mad if I don't go feed them. So I could probably do another wave or two, and then I'll go do that real quick. So warning everyone in advance. Area? Or rarity? I don't care about area. I'll get some free spirits. The skill ceiling is what I love about Rocket League. Alright, this is the same thing as like StarCraft to me. Is like I could watch Rocket League and be like, wow, that's really impressive, that's awesome. But I don't want to do it. And the same is true for StarCraft. It's like, yep, wow, that person is... It's like watching like an Olympiad. It's like, wow, that person is literally the best at what they do. But I do not want to do that. That's how I feel. But if it brings joy, like, you know, by all means, of course. It's just not my thing, you know? Not press a button to pass or shoot. It's an entire series of precise inputs. That's true. It is very respectable. I definitely like it more than like an actual FIFA game or like NBA 2K or some trash game like that. Whatever the football ones are called. Madden. I'm sure people find them to be a lot of fun. Point being, I think Rocket League is cooler than just straight up sports game. Alright guys, I'll be back in a few. I need to go feed some cats. Whoops, I muted the wrong thing. Alright, guys. And I'm back. Alright, let's see. Rarity or yellow? I'm gonna go with yellow. Wave 65. So I think what's gonna happen tonight is I'm gonna finish out wave 100 on this and probably call it a night. So just forewarning, might do a little bit of crafting if I find like a Slormite or something. But yeah, that's what we're looking at. Also, the cats are very happy to get some food, in case anybody was wondering. They're both ecstatic about it. Alright, let's see. 3 elites? Attack speed, movement speed. There are 3 elites just because it's more. Curious to see how much HP this stuff has. Also, my Reaper still hasn't gone primordial. I know this is my lowest one as far as Reaper spirits go. It should be like any second. Take a little check. Yeah, we're at 25.5k, so gotta be getting close. Sure. That one. Copy when they reach 50% life for 7 waves. Or Ice Bomb for 7 waves. I guess we'll go with the copy. Definitely get that kill count up. But we'll also get more lag. Yeah, that's the lag we like to see. If you're not lagging the game out, or even playing the game, we were done. Yeah, 2 enemies? Are they getting so tanky? 7 million health? Oh. They're killing me with this, aren't they? Enemies have a 100% chance to be revived upon dying. And then for 6 more waves, they're also gonna split at 50%. That's gonna be so much lag, but that's so much juice. Should I just go for something else? For the rest of the expedition. That is 32 waves. I'm just gonna go with the max life, I think. Yellow's... I think I might have enough green. Let's take a look, actually. We have 36,000 green in here. I'll take some yellow, I guess. Make the run easier. I think the other one will literally, like, fry my computer if I, if I do a split and a revive at the same time. With, like, each mob having 7 million health. How much health do they have? I can't really see. I'll stop attacking for a second. 3.8 on some of these small ones. I shouldn't have stopped attacking. The waves don't stop when I stop. I'll take that green though. Attack speed, movement speed, that's fine. So many enemies in this wave. $309. And they split. We're at a 4-digit kill streak currently. Some might be left over from the previous wave. I wasn't really paying attention. There's the primordial. There it is. Let's see what this thing actually does. There's the primordial. So let's see. You have plus evasion. Evasion is equal to your elemental damage. Okay. Successful evasions grant you a dash stack, allowing you to dash an additional time. You're an untouchable up to 5 times. Okay. And then when untouchable ends, incoming damage is increased by 100% for 3 seconds. Okay. Okay. We're gonna stop using that one. So that one is Adrain. I like to use more Adrains for the green juice, but I kind of need one that does damage because the way this run is going. A lot of Astorius. There's Adrain. So with projectile skills, Reaper, damage multiplier, armor pin, LE pin. Yeah, okay, that looks like something I can work with. That's damage. But I need to stand still for some effect, so I'm gonna try to stand still more. Oh god, so much stuff. I don't need red, so it's either blue or orange. Attack speed, movement speed, or damage when another enemy dies within 5 yards. This one's more. So we'll go with more. They're already getting giga attack speed from some of my other stuff. How is it lagging more? Because my damage went down? No, the other Reaper didn't give me like any damage. So my damage should be higher. And they only have increased movement speed and attack speed. What have I done? I'll have to double check what is actually influencing the waves currently. If some are about to fall off. Let's see. Damage over time doesn't matter. Yeah, this one here is what's causing it. So we got 3 more waves of that one. That's messing everything up. Tenacity, shadow symbol, area. Let's go area. So 3 more waves of lag. And then we'll try not to just instantly pick it again. Walk forward. There we go. Getting so tanky. Alright. Rarity on the next one. We could do that one. Yeah, that one's fine. Something has to get pretty lucky to heal. Which I do heal. I do hear the healing. But it should be fine. Does this happen to all spells or just the one? This is an issue with just how modifiers stack in the Forge. So like, it cleans up, but there's a couple issues. So the enemies have gotten a lot of HP. They also split into 2 enemies when they get to 50% HP. And they heal if they're not damaged every 1 second. So those 3 things with all the orbs and stuff I'm doing, and sometimes there's ground effects and whatnot, start to kill the client. So I've kind of done this to myself, to be honest. But the rewards were too good. I couldn't pass them up. To be fair, I think I have 1 or 2 more waves before the split one goes away, and that'll make the lag a lot better. I'm also leveling a Reaper. That's not my main Reaper, so I have less damage than I should have, which means they're surviving longer, and there's a lot more calculations. So that's what's going on. There might be some other spells that happens too. Yeah, we're approaching slideshow. Single frames per second. But you know, if you're not breaking the game like this, are you even playing the game, you know? You gotta push the client to its limits. There we go. It's cleaning up at the end of the wave. Alright, let's see. How many more of those do I have? Is that the last one? I think it was. But yeah, we have enemies have 120% increased life. They have attack and movement speed. They have increased damage. Or that's the siege leader. Duration's all increased by 2. Have a random curse. They have 56.7k skill and LE damage. They have another 75% max life. They have attack speed and movement speed. They have area increase size. They gain full life after 1 second. And they have an additional projectile. So somewhere in there I've messed things up. So I need to avoid stuff like this where enemies have a 25% chance to revive after dying. And I'm just going to pick like these kind of things to try and avoid the lag. Kind of reminds me of Cast and Crit PoE back in like 1.0, 2.0. Yeah. We luckily don't have desync like that in this game, so you don't just like speed up and then you're dead on the floor. How do you view the war chest loot midway? What's the hotkey? You walk up to the chest and you open it with the F key to look at it. I don't know if you can look at it like away from the chest. I'll show you after this wave. When you get close to it, it says like open chest or view contents or something like that, and you can go up to it and view. And then there's a separate button that says open the chest. So as long as you don't hit the separate button. But here, yeah, we walk up, it has open, so you can open, but there's a separate button to actually open. So as long as you don't hit that one, you'll be fine. Oh, PoE before I got Vulcan was so bad. Oh man, the before times. It was super bad. Recast chance, enemy damage, or they regen. I guess we're going regen because it's 1,000 juice. Alright, I think for you guys watching, I'm gonna switch to my Damage Reaper to knock this stuff out. Because stuff is getting a little too tanky. This is gonna take like an hour to finish this if I don't. Wait, now you can't close it? You just hit escape. We should be able to hit escape. Never been not able to close it. Let me look again. So I press F, it's there. Yeah, I have to hit escape to exit. Alright, what else we got? Invincible enemy, that sounds easy. Oh, that's not doubled anymore. Actually, let's do the light beams. I hope you're able to close it. Huh. Let me see again. So if I press F and I try to get out without escape, oh, you can press like any other key. You could do like C key or any other dialogue window. P, K. Do you have a chance of dying? Yeah, I died earlier at level 99. Open inventory to close it. Okay. I do have a chance of dying. But I've kind of built the character to hopefully not die, but I did die at level 99 on the, not the last run, but the run before. Choose your path. Invincible enemy. Uh-oh, my cat has jumped up on my desk. I can't actually see the screen. So invincible or magic? Let's go this. Alright, I can see about half the screen currently. There are some things with this build that will probably get nerfed. I'll probably make a build guide tomorrow. I'll start working on it, and I'll probably have it out later this week. But yeah, I think some parts of this will get nerfed. I'm not exactly sure what part should get nerfed, but something should probably get nerfed. It's probably silenced if I had to guess. Much as I hate to say it. And after I make a build guide, I will probably be close enough to where I'm going to make a new build. Probably play the knight. See if we can make a forge farmer on the knight. I have played all three at level 40, and I think my favorite back then was the knight. I had a couple builds for the knight. The ranger I mainly used as a gold farmer, and I'll probably rebuild him as a gold farmer again at some point. So my gold is starting to run low. I know it's still 30 mil, but like I started at like 50 mil, so I would like to just farm up to like 100 mil or something. And then just chill. So I'll probably remake a gold farmer on the ranger. Maybe make it to where he can farm everything but the forge really quickly. Give him max movement speed and all that. And a gold find type of character. And then make the knight as like a giga tank, I guess. Yeah, gold is like account bound, I guess is how you would say it. If I log into any other character, you see all of my gold. It's just like its own little number, I guess. I'm trying to think of another game that does that. Is it, I guess Heroes of Hammerwatch does that. I think Diablo does that. Your gold is per account, not character. We don't need purple. Enemies receive decreased damage. We're not gonna do decreased damage. More damage, more damage. Yeah, everything can be swapped between characters. I can take my gear off and give it to my other character. The only thing that can't be is your actual Reapers. Like, everything in this tab, the staff is for mage, the bow is for rangers, and the swords are for the knight. So you have to level up all of those on the separate characters. But if I wanted to give all my gear to my knight, I could. It might not all work directly because some of it's like mage specific, but he could wear all of it. I was thinking about buying this until Torchlight Infinite Beta comes out next October 12th. I want to try that. This game is great. The developers are great. If you like super grindy stuff, you talked about path, so like if you want like a casual type of path that you can just kind of creatively make builds and stuff, I would definitely recommend it. Yeah, I mean, they came out with the beta like a year ago, and since then we've had like 2 new acts and 2 new end games, if my timeline is right. And they're gonna give us, I think, 4 more acts, which will bring us to level 100. And who knows what other kind of end games they have, but the devs are like super nice. Tried the beta of this a long time ago. There's a lot of people that played the beta but just went through Act 1 and then there wasn't really much to do, so it was kind of like probably a negative to the game at the time, but since then it's developed a good amount. But I enjoyed it back then, so I'm a little biased. But I definitely saw some streamers that played Path that I watched, and they were playing the game, and they like leveled through Act 1, went into like the expeditions, the rifts basically, and there was nothing really for him to do besides get stronger at doing rifts, which I was totally fine with. I was like all in on making builds and whatnot, but they kind of got bored real fast, which makes sense. I mean, they also have like bigger audiences, and you know, they're financially tied to playing games and whatnot, so they kind of have, they can't just like play a game just to play a game, you know. There's a little extra motives there. I guess to be fully transparent, I did get the game for free. The developer reached out to me based on my YouTube content from Heroes of Hammerwatch, and they're like, hey, I think your audience would like this. And like, I'm not a big YouTuber at all. I think I had like 1,000 subs at the time, and now I have like 2,000 and some change, so definitely not big at all. And I was very surprised that they even knew I existed, but it was cool that they gave me the game, and I tried it in closed beta, liked it, recommended it to my audience, and I know I have some people that play, some people that still play, so they were right, and people in my audience definitely like it. Yeah, Heist is a bit boring, and the waiting on the NPCs to open the doors is insane, but very rewarding. Yeah, I think I want to play like a Heist character next league. I finished for this league. I played my like 1 character and I was done. I did play it for like 3 or 4 weeks, so longer than a lot of people. But yeah, I mean, I want to try Heist like seriously next league, I think. But I may go insane waiting for them to open doors. I guess I just feel like so many people are playing the game like put maps in the map device, run the maps, try to get loot to sell, that if you do some specialized farming like killing bosses or doing heist or doing blight maps or something like that, and you're gonna make bank way faster than like the rest of the population, because they're all doing the exact same thing. So there's a lot of competition, unless you get lucky, of course. You can always get lucky. I just can't do heist. I've never done it seriously. I did it for challenges in Ritual League, and I haven't really done it since then. Oh, this is the thing that can kill me. These ground effects. I'm gonna be like super careful with them now. Because they killed me earlier today. An ice bomb appears every 0 seconds. What? Explodes after 2 seconds. Enemies summon a copy when they reach 90%. Enemies have 100% to be revived when dying. They're trying to lag me out. Well, I'm not gonna do these two. So I guess we're doing an ice bomb every 0 seconds. However often that is. Oh god, it's so fast. They're usually every 2 seconds. Oh, we have so many ground effects. I'm gonna have to pay some attention. I do not want to die again. I died on wave 99 last time that I died. Which, I mean, just to put it in perspective, like, it takes like an hour to an hour and a half to do 100 waves. And you lose everything. Because your chest just keeps getting like more and more stuff in it every wave you do. And if you die, you don't get any of it. Because you don't get to open the chest. Shadow symbol below you on the ground. I better play it safe and not do that. So we're gonna go this one. Even though I don't need purple. Oh my god, every 0 second. The ice. Also, those ice things will freeze you in place for 2 seconds. And you can get, like, chain frozen. Unfortunately, like, how my character works is even if I'm frozen, my orbs still go around killing things, which can trigger the other ground effects. So I can be frozen and then kill things while I'm frozen, and then stack up a bunch of basically volatile deads on me. And I would get squished. Attack speed, movement speed, damage, life. Alright, we're gonna go with this one. Oh yeah, I'm on wave 90. Oh, I got frozen. No. Oh, I got frozen for like 6 seconds. Oof. I should play it safe. Alright, we made it to 90. So I lost 1,000,000 shield when I did that, when I got frozen. So I'm gonna build up some more shield. Because I have 4,000,000 shield left, right? And yeah, if I get really bad RNG, I could have died there. What's the green in my health bar? The green is the shield I was missing out of the maximum shield I had acquired. So to explain the character for a second, well, I can't show it there. I'll have to show it after I finish this wave. But basically there's a number on the left hand side of my health bar at the bottom. That's 3,837. That is my actual HP. And I use this rune to build up shield that doesn't go away, which will probably get nerfed. And I currently have 4.8 million shield. 4.9. So what I do is I use the rune in the beginning of this, build up to like 5 million shield, and then I switch to a DPS shield. And I do that until the shield starts getting low. But in the other run, I wasn't doing 5 mil. I was doing like 2 mil. And I got one shot from 1.5 mil, I believe. I'd have to look at the... I have to go find the clip, and I'm going to make it a clip. But yeah, it's... you can die, for sure. By being froze for that 6 seconds, I took 1,000,000 damage. So if I wasn't abusing the shield stuff, I definitely would be dead. And if that was the case where this gets nerfed, I'm just never going to pick that ground effect. Because it is way crazy. How did it get laggier? I didn't do anything. Like usually it lags when you add like some crazy mod. I didn't add anything. Ooh, this is sketchy. Oh wow, barely made it past that one. I thought I just picked like a crit and evasion for the enemies. Can I go this way? Ooh. 5 million shield. 5 million so far. We're approaching 7 mil. Because I'm scared I'm about to lose this run. I lost a run earlier. The million numbers are going off the screen. That's pretty funny. Alright, what are we doing here? Let's do just the easy one. Alright, I need to see how many more waves of this stuff I have. Okay, it doesn't drop the ground effect that can kill me anymore. It's just the frozen effect. Which I guess I can still be frozen long enough to where the enemies can just wail on me. But it would take a little bit to get to 7 mil. So I can probably swap back to damage. But I'm gonna wait till like 10 mil, I guess. Be like so safe. Especially with this lag. There's 8 mil. Oh my god. So there's actually a mod I usually never take, which is the wave durations are increased by 2. Oh, I got frozen. Get out of it somehow. Alright. Yeah, it increases the wave durations by 2. So all these last like 6 waves, 5 waves, and I think that causes a lot of lag too. So we have 6 more waves of 50%. We got decreased damage, got evasion and crit chance. Got a lot of garbage. I don't need this spirit. But I think it's better than having 25% more enemies. Oh, we're done with the ice. Okay, so I can actually stand over here now. Just chill. Oh man, back to easy gaming. Where did I go wrong? I guess it's because I needed green spirit. And most of the green spirit gives the enemies life or regen, or they restore all of their HP. Can you show the shield tech after this? Okay, yeah, I can explain it. Basically, there's a shield rune in the forge that gives you a shield based on your defenses. And I've made this character have a lot of defense, so I get a lot of shield. Which is weird. It's like you get a lot of defense, so you don't take a lot of damage, but then you're able to access the shield that makes you, like, immortal. Alright, so the rune is this one here. Just Thornbite rune. When you level it all the way up, you get... well, you have to take this one off, right? So if you take that one off, it gives you 15% of your defenses as shield, which is 5.672 for me. And I use this rune to increase the effect by 300%, but it makes the constraint plus 225%. So when you add that in, I'm getting 60% of my protection, which is almost 23k, 22.6. And I'm using this one, which is when you have to deal an Ancestral Strike. Every time you deal 19 Ancestral Strikes, I'm going to proc the rune. So I'm dealing as many Ancestral Strikes as possible, and I'm proccing this rune that gives me 22k shield every time. And I'm achieving that by stacking mana. So I stack mana. I have 83.9k mana. I'm using the Reaper that gives you 15% of your mana is LE damage, flat LE damage. So I have 12.5 k LE damage here. And then I'm going to these stats, and this one here gives me wait, where is it? Oh, wait. It's a mage one. Sorry. I gotta remember where everything is at. I am using this here, which I have this amount of armor, and the armor is based off of 35% of my max mana. So I get 30k armor just from stacking mana. And then I go into my stats and I use this, which gives me 15k LE resist, which LE resist is equal to 25% of your armor. So I'm like stacking mana, which gives me flat LE, which gives me flat armor, which gives me flat elemental resistance. And then in gear, I'm multiplying the armor, I'm multiplying the mana. Yeah, I think that's it really. Multiplying all of that, so in the end I have 60k armor, 15k LE resist, and that is how this is giving me 22.6k shield, because it's equal to 60% of the sum of your armor, LE resist, and evasion. And I basically have no evasion. Whew. Alright, so that's how the shield tech works. And usually at the beginning of a rift, I will build up a certain amount of shield, then I'll switch from this one to the Nimble Warrior, which gives you a bunch of damage. So it gives me plus 280 critical strike damage and 840% ancestral strike damage with 15 crit and 5 ancestral crit. Yeah, you're welcome, dude. That's how you do it. Oh, this isn't level 15. Oh, and this one, it stays active for 14.5 seconds. But it takes 56 ancestral strikes to activate, and you can notice there'll be a little icon here. I'll show you in a second. And you can see how fast I get those ancestral strikes. Alright. So this icon here is the 14 point something duration. And when it goes away, it'll stack up one at a time for the 56 ancestral strikes. So it's going. It's gonna fall off. It's fallen off, and now it's stacked up, and it's doing the 14-second duration again. So they probably should change it either to where silence doesn't work, because silence is also a mechanic that's like really OP. When you silence something, which the mage has a way to do that. The mage has silence on crit. So every time I crit, I silence enemies for a second, which means they can't attack or cast, but they can still move. So most things have a little silence thing above their head, and they're basically unable to attack or cast on me. So they can't really even hurt my shield. So usually my shield is fine. And that's how I'm able to stack it up without losing shield just from random chip damage. Yeah, they should either change silence, or they should change where you switch off of the shield rune. If you switch to another rune, you lose your shield, is probably the two changes they should do. Or they should do shield decays at a certain rate every second or something. Because being able to stack up like this much shield. I could probably have like 100+ million shield if I never switched off of it. But once you get a certain amount, it doesn't matter, and you just switch to damage so you can go faster. Or that's what I do. But I'm probably gonna make a full build guide tomorrow, and I'll have it ready like Friday or this weekend, most likely. If anybody wants to actually copy the build. It might get nerfed though, so who knows. I used to not use the rune, and I was still able to do wave 100. I would just not pick any of the ground effects, and I had more HP. I had like 20k HP. So 20k HP, and then I was using this belt that staggers 22% of the damage over 10 seconds. It wasn't level plus 14 at the time. And I was using this cape that does 20% of the damage dealt to my mana. Mind over matter if you've played PoE. And then in my skill tree, I also have this one, which is 25% of the damage dealt to you is dealt to mana instead of your life. So 45% of my damage goes to my mana, damage that I take. And then 20% is staggered to my life pool over 10 seconds. So that's like 65% of the damage. So my effective health pool, I didn't have any protection stats at the time. I was just 20k HP and over 20k mana. And so I could take like a 50k hit and survive. But if I take more than that, like I got one shot at 1,000,000 shield earlier today, I would have died. But the only time I take 1,000,000 damage because of the silence and those defensive layers is when there's ground effects. So I used to just avoid the ground effects until I learned about the shield tech. And now I use the shield tech because it's safer against one-shots. And I can do ground effects, which lets me do basically any mods. I can still get rolled, but it's a lot rarer. I'm just gonna not pick any ground effects because I want to get the loot from this run. Alright, what we got? We got attack and movement speed, that's fine. We got damage, that's fine. We got life, that's fine. So it's whatever I want. I don't need this, but it's like so much. I think I'm just gonna go with I'm gonna go with this one actually. No, I'll take the attack speed and movement speed. I stacked up the HP on these mobs too much, so I couldn't use other Reapers to get the double spirit. For other Reapers I need to level up, so I switched back to Quarry, which is giving me that spirit doubled that I don't actually care about. But this is my main Reaper that does all the damage. So what can you do? Yeah, but I'm gonna record footage and do voiceover and all that tomorrow for this build. Get out the build guide soon, and then I'm probably gonna start playing a night build. Especially if I've finished all of the Primordial Reapers at that point. Summon a copy? 20. We just go with 25% more enemies. That's fine. No reason to risk it. Yeah, see, I'm still at 9.9 million shield because of Silence. Silence is just so good. That things usually can't even hit me. So, my shield tech is really just for ground effects. And I guess I get to scale monster damage, attack speed, and all that with like 0 worries. Alright, we've done it. Ooh, wave 100. Are you ready to see this loot? Let's see what we got in here. 41k green. So get some good levels from that. Didn't really go for gold or slorm, but we're just going for spirits. Alright, so it's gonna lag for a couple seconds, and then yeah, we'll see how long the loot comes out. Alright, here we go. 1, 2. Oh, it only lagged for like 2 seconds. That's cool. Nice. Nice. Oh, and I got my tier 12 Slormite, so we'll do some crafting in a second. Alright, let's see what we can level up. So, I need to level up this because it's only level 14, so we'll knock that out. So now it is 300% crit damage and 900 Ancestral Strike crit. It lasts for 15 seconds instead of 14 and some change. Cool. Alright, the rest is just going to go into these Reapers. We're slowly getting there. So our lowest now is Astora's. So we'll probably start doing Astora's Reapers again. Just doing whatever the lowest is every run. And switching the Reaper out. Alright, so we got Slormite. Slormite 12. So let's upgrade something. Oh, if I have enough juice. That's not enough juice. We gotta make some more. I don't want to use all my materials, so I'm not just crafting all. I'll get like 300 of them, I guess. Alright, that should be enough. Alright, so this legendary effect doesn't do anything, but this does have a lot of good stats. Same with that one, same with that one. This one actually does something, I guess. It's a 14 though. Ooh, that was gonna be rough. I guess I'm just gonna use one of my big boy ones. Use the 13. Alright, we're going for the double reinforce with a critical reinforce. And then we're going to reduce the fail chance. So this will put us up to 16 with like 70% potential or something. 110. Alright. So we're gonna get some critical strike chance. Ancestral strike. It's really not gonna give me that much, but gotta upgrade your stuff, right? Alright, so we got the new belt. Yeah, we haven't hit the breakpoints, but now it's 24% of the damage is staggered. So that's cool. So that's already a 14. That's a 13. That's a 13. Okay. So I have this 12 I want to use. That one's still not moving. Let's do... I'm just gonna do these with the 12. Hopefully I have enough blue juice. Alright, we got enough. So I need that ranger character to farm a bunch of blue stuff so I can make more of these harmonies. Alright, there we go. 15. With 69% reinforce. If you use 29 amplitude slorm, potential stay at max? What? Wait, which one is that? Amplitude. But I was using that one. Oh, you're saying I could have kept going. Wait. I filled up both of those, the critical reinforce and the double reinforce, all the way. I mean, it kept 69% of the potential. You're saying I could have kept 100? With the double reinforce? So, what was I supposed to do? I just put in more? So, let me see, with this 14, if I put in this, and I do this for the double reinforce, and then I did this for the critical reinforce. So this one's at 100, right? And then I put in this to reduce the failure rate. I don't have enough right now. I used 29. So is that just the percentages? Let's see, 29 times 3 is like 87? Put 29. Okay, so that's 10. There's 29. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see the tooltip. The tooltip says it. Nothing else says it. Your item will gain 102% potential after being reinforced. Wow. Sneaky tooltip, dude. Wow. I would have been done with my shoulders. I'm never going to be able to get potential on these shoulders. I'm one upgrade away from getting 7 projectile. But it's gone up like 3% in like a week. Wow. That's a good tip. That is a great tip. Man, that sucks though. So I just need these little blue things. Sneaky little blue things. Cool. Alright, that's super cool. I'm about it. You have some shield tech, and I have now some 100% potential tech. Dang. I wonder if I knew that back at 40, and then I lost it since I hadn't played in like a year. My cap is plus 64. Impossible without this tip to level up to 100. Jesus. How'd you get the Slormites for that? Are you using 15s? How do you keep up with the harmonies? You would need like 9,000 harmonies or something. Unless there's some weird cap where it stops. I've never found over a 4 or over a 13 apparently, and I've only ever found like a few 13s. Level up white ring, low cost. Okay, that makes sense. Maybe I'll do that on my next character, but like rolling epic stats sucks so much. I think some of my gear might still be legacy. Let me see. Not that one. Not that one. Oh yeah, this one's legacy. It has critical strike damage as a rare stat and as a epic stat. I level up White Ring, low cost, when level 15, extract. Oh! Oh, I see what you're saying. You're just extracting Slormites. Okay, level it up then you extract it. You don't build all your gear from nothing. I see. Yamuri Top. I just got into the game. It feels so surprisingly deep for a beta. I started as a huntress and just finished the campaign so far, and I'm confused as to what I'm supposed to be doing now. So once you finish the campaign, and I'm assuming you're talking about Act 1, which is the graveyard over to the left, Act 2, which is the prison down here, and the mage tower over here for Act 3. Once you're done with those three, you can go to this person over here. And this person will give you some options. You can do battlefield expeditions to get gold and some other loot. Then you can move on to the in-game systems, which is the Slorm Temple and the Great Forge, which is the two new in-games. That's the easiest way to say it. You unlock a lot of stuff with these two, but you probably have to farm Battlefield for like your gold and whatnot. Also, a good tip is you can spend gold at this person over here, and you can buy like loot, and you get like different items, right? So you can like fish for items here, or you can just do it to turn gold into crafting materials if you need to. But you can get epics, you can get legendaries, so there was a strat back in the day where we would just farm gold and just buy these boxes to get all the legendaries and stuff in the game. So if you need some gear, you can do that. A lot of it will just be unlocking all the different characters in the town, so you can do crafting, like this person's important for crafting. Unlocking his tabs. The blacksmith is important for crafting. Very important for crafting. You can unlock all his tabs. You got the banker over here. I don't know what you've done, but I would say this is going to be where you spend most of the game. Is doing random stuff here. You can do whatever you want. I mean, you can also play other characters. There's some skills in the game that are based off of the level of all your characters combined. So it's always worth having all the characters max level. What else? Yeah, I'll have to steal that tip. That tip about tier 14s, that's a good tip. I've just been doing it the hard way, man. I've been making things so much harder on myself. Well, actually, have I really? I've just been using 11s and 12s basically on all my gear and a ton of blue. But I could have used less blue and stuff on white rings and whatnot. Extracted. So I could have saved materials, so I have been screwing myself over a bit. That's fine. Yeah, max level 60. Huntress is fun too. Alright, but yeah, I'm looking to sign up. I can't believe you have a plus 64. I guess it's not as hard if you're not trying to get potential. Because this thing has been stuck at like 80 forever. How do I... Is there a way I can fix this? Because I can still level it up without potential, right? I can just add to it? Let me think. So if I put that in here with this, double reinforce, bunch of this. No, you can never get higher, right? The potential is locked. So I have to just slowly grind that out. Just spamming turrets right now. I'm not sure you can use stab or what Ancestral Strike is. Ancestral Strike is a crit of a crit. So the way it works is you have your crit chance. So 62% of the time you're going to crit. Of that 62% of the time, 45% of that 62 is going to be an Ancestral crit, and you're going to crit a second time on top of it for the bonus damage of the Ancestral Strike damage. So with all my buffs and stuff, I have 100% crit. So 100% of the time I do a crit, and then like 50% of the time I get an Ancestral crit. So it's like a double crit. But there's a lot of things that mention Ancestral Strikes and proc off Ancestral Strikes and whatnot. So that's what you gotta do. Alright guys, I think that's gonna be it for me tonight. We've done like 3 level 100 forge runs, or was it 4? Something like that. And it's starting to get a little late for me, so I'm gonna call it a night. But I got some stuff to think about with crafting my gear now. I've been just like waiting for some Slormites to drop. And maybe I still have to.
Oh, that's pretty cool actually. It's like a Mind Over Matter thing. Oh, Jesus.
Yumari_top is now following.
Hey, Yumari_top with the follow, dude. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying the game. I hope you enjoy it for a long time to come. The devs are great people. The game's great. Hope you like the in-game. Figgy G, glad to catch you live. It was a good time. Yeah, I had fun too. I'll be around. I'm not exactly sure on the stream schedule. I haven't figured that out yet. But I streamed, what was it, Monday? And today's Wednesday. I streamed Wednesday. So not sure. Maybe Saturday or something will be the next one. Because I think I'm going to go play some Magic on Friday. But yeah, we'll see. And I'll work on some videos tomorrow. But anyway, thanks everybody for stopping by, hanging out, chilling.